guys, welcome. This is gonna be a little different than what we usually do, and I'm excited to be here. A lot of you guys have asked for this, and I have been waiting and trying to find the right time to do this, so we're gonna do it today. Hey Kaylee, I'm gonna get this shared really quickly and then we will begin. We're gonna wait for some people to hop on. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to hear this. A lot of y'all have had questions, and we're just gonna get it all out. We're gonna talk about my life for the past almost 4 years, what I've been doing, why I've made the decisions I have, why I've made the changes that I have. We're just gonna get raw and real for a little bit. So, hey Sydney, hey Annabelle, hey Heather, hey Paula. Make sure you guys share. This is a really good video that I kind of would like the whole world to see. Hey Caitlin, hey Chelsea. Hey guys. Hey Megan, hey Shaylin. Yes, make sure you say hey when you hop on. Hey Sam. Let's make sure the comments are working. We're gonna talk why Arbonne, okay? This is not a sales pitch. This is not a video where I'm gonna sit here and be like, buy this. No, that's not what this is. Hey Brittany, where have you been? Hey Linda, hey Kaylee. This is gonna be a video on my life, my journey, how I got here, and like I said, why I made the decisions that I made. Hey Caitlin. And I will save this. This will be saved here. It'll be uploaded to YouTube. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today. So this could be a little lengthy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. If you've got somebody that you wanna tag in this video, whether it be, hey Jess, hey Tiffany, for inspiration, whether it be because somebody's interested in network marketing or what I do, yeah, you do need to message me. I'm like, where have you been? So we're gonna share all the things and we're just gonna chat, chime in, comment, ask questions. I want this to be very interactive and I want to be as transparent as possible with my journey and what I've kind of gone through over the past almost 4 years. So, hey Meg, hey Charlie. I'm very excited for the lemon lime fizz. I'm very excited. Hey Sherry. All right, so I'm gonna get started. Back in 2017, I joined my first network marketing company, and it was a skincare company. And yes, I did my makeup. It is pre-filmed. I will edit it and upload it. So I joined a skincare company. It was only skincare. And I was like, let's just try it. And then that was so short-lived, you guys. Like, it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. So I got a couple messages from a friend that was like, hey, I've started this business. I think you'd be really good at it. And I'm like, nope, not happening. No. I washed my hands clean of this. Like, no. Okay. At the time, I was a full-time legal assistant. I did decedent estates. If you guys know what that is, it's when people pass away, I handle all of their assets. That's what I did for the last 3.5 years. So, I had a law firm job. I loved my job. I loved what I did, but it wasn't making ends meet, you guys. I'm just going to be as transparent as possible. I remember coming home one night and I had, I think, $7 left in my bank account after I got my hair done. And I mean, let's be real, being a blonde's expensive, you guys. My hair is like $200 a pop every single time I get it done. And I remember walking into my apartment that I shared with my boyfriend at the time, and I looked at him and I just cried. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I've got a full-time job. I'm working 40 to 50 hours a week. And it's not making ends meet. And, at that time I was splitting bills 50-50 and I still couldn't make ends meet. And so I finally decided, like, you know what? I've got a credit card. I'm going to join this business on my credit card. And we're just going to see what happens. I love makeup. I spent a large fortune at Ulta and Sephora, like I think the majority of us do. Hey, Allie. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Renee. So I was like, you know what? Why not get paid to do makeup, right? So I joined a cosmetic company, and I was with them for 3.5 years. And I joined them in April of 2017. And hey, Jody, joined them in 2017, April of 2017. Yeah. And I was so nervous, you guys. All of my social media was private. I did not have a big following at all, like at all, okay? I probably had like 300 friends on Facebook. Like I'm not the person I am today. We'll say that, okay? So, I had to work really hard. And like I said, I was in a relationship at the time, and I had a lot of support from that individual. My family was a little skeptical. They were like, making money online? Like, I don't know about all this, but you can give it a shot. So I worked part-time. I worked my business part-time for about the first year. And I did it set up with my iPad. I ordered a ring light off of Amazon. Actually, initially, I was up against my window and I had books that were stacked up. And I had my iPad on it in its case, kind of rested right there. And that's how I did my makeup tutorials. I did it in front of the window. And the best part is thank God I joined in April and not in the winter, because I didn't have a ring light at the time. So I was only given the light that God gave me when I got off of work at 5 o'clock, 5:30 to crank out a makeup tutorial, okay? But I did it, okay? Sometimes it was not the best lighting, okay? Like I said, at the time I had no ring light. I faced the parking lot of my apartment complex. I used books, boxes, whatever I could possibly find I might cry during this video, to film these videos, okay? And if you go way back in my videos, I don't even know if they exist anymore, to be honest with you guys. Hey, Kristen. But that's how I did them. And I finally saved up enough money to order a ring light, okay? Ring lights are not that expensive, you guys. They're a great business investment if you do what I do. So I paid like $65 for just the light itself. It did not come with a stand. It did not come with anything special. All I had was the light. Actually, it did come with a stand. I'm totally lying. It did come with a tripod. So then I was like, all right, I'm just going to use my curtains, my gray curtains as a background. I'm just going to flip around and I'm going to start doing tutorials. My internet was so spotty. My iPad was one of the first or second generation iPads that came out. So the quality was just not good either. But like I said, a couple months before that, I had walked in the door with $7 in my pocket, $7 in my bank account. And that's literally, I wish I was lying, but that is truly all I had. And I remember, hey, Ashley, crying so hard that night because I did not know what to do, okay? So I started adding little things into my collection, and I hit a leadership position within the first year of my business. And I actually made it happen within a week. And now results are not typical, you guys. Like I said, I was with a different company in this part of my story. Anybody's results are not typical. And with Arbonne, I can tell you that my results are not typical, and you can go to earnings.arbonne.com to find what is typical, okay? But I worked hard, you guys. I didn't have a freaking option, okay? My hair cost $200, and I was not about to give up my $200 hair. Now, some people can call me vain, okay? Some people can call me materialistic. That's totally fine. Hey, Jess. Hey, Emily. I mean, y'all know I've got like all the shoes in the world. I freaking love shoes. But there are some things that I just was not willing to give up, okay? And part of that is, yes, I'm not willing to give up my $200 hair, but I'm not willing to give up on myself. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I have $7 in my bank account. I can't go get my hair done. No, it's, I have $7 in my bank account. How am I going to get more money in my bank account so that I can go get my $200 hair done, so that I can go buy an expensive pair of shoes, okay? So I had a shift in 2018 where I quit caring what people thought of me, okay? And hey, Candace, hey, Rebecca, that is a huge, huge statement, especially for a female to make, because God knows we are so hard on ourselves. We do care what people think, right? I've shared this with you guys time and time again. I suffer from anxiety and depression. I have battles with it weekly. I've been very transparent about that. And so I finally got to the point where it had been such an emotional roller coaster. I earned my first big incentive trip. Yes, incentive trips are real. I am about to blow up TikTok, you guys. Some jerk commented and called my incentive trip video a thirst trap, and I'm coming for him in a little bit. So I got to make a TikTok later. But incentive trips are real, you guys. They are so real. I earned my first one in 2018. I went that later that year in October with my entire company that I was with at the time. And the following year, I earned my second incentive trip, and that was to the Bahamas. And then, like, life changed, okay? So in 2018, I said that I decided I was going to stop caring what people thought about me. And when I decided that that was how I was going to live my life, everything changed. Everything changed, you guys. I started working so hard and so intentional and with a purpose with every single thing that I did, because I wanted as many people to experience my life with me, because I knew it was possible at that point. I knew, oh my God, I quit caring what people thought about me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm living my best life, okay? Not only through my business, but mentally and physically, like I was where I needed to be, okay? So 2019 rolls around, and I'm hustling, working hard, and I was stuck. I'm gonna tell you guys, like I was working hard, I was stuck, and I still had nothing but joy. I wanted to share with the world, like what I did and what I could do and what you could do. You know what I mean? So in 2019, August of 2019, I had about, I don't know, I have a screenshot of it somewhere. I think it's like 1,400 followers on Instagram. Now, like I told you, back in 2017 when I started my business, I had like 300, okay? Because all my stuff was private. I didn't want anybody in my business. And now I'm like, I want everybody in my business. So in 2019, I decided we're flipping the script. This is it. I want to make this a full-time job. I want to make this a full-time job. This is no longer a part-time job for me. I want to do this full-time, okay? In January of 2020, January 8th of 2020, I was let go from my full-time job. I was working at the law firm. I was let go from my full-time job, and I didn't panic. I didn't panic at all, because I had network marketing, okay? I was like, you know what? This is God opening this door for me and telling me, Sydney, this is your time, okay? I had been trying to quit that job, you guys, for like 4 or 5 months. 4 or 5 months I was trying to quit this job, and I was applying to other jobs, reaching out to friends and family. Do you know of anybody? Blah, blah, blah. Like I was doing all the things, could not get an interview anywhere. Okay. And I was let go on January 8th of 2020. I decided that day, I'm not going to work. I'm not clocking in tomorrow anywhere. I'm not clocking in 2 weeks anywhere. God gave me this opportunity. We're going to run with it. We're going to run with it. No, wait. Yeah. We're going to run with it. I thought I had my years wrong. I keep forgetting we're already in 2021. So I went on a couple trips. Okay. I went on a cruise. I went to Disney World, and I went to California. And I went to California to see one of my very, very good friends who is extremely, extremely, extremely successful in network marketing. I flew out there for a training and to spend time with her and her family because I haven't seen them in so long. And being with her for 3 days, I was like, you know what? I could work way harder than what I'm doing. Like, I don't have a full-time job anymore. Like, Sydney, get your act together, right? So in April of last year, I hit the biggest promotion I'd ever hit in my life. I had earned my biggest paycheck that I had ever earned in my career, actually in my life. It tripled my full-time income at my law firm job. And that's when it clicked that, like, I can do this. I can do this. Now, you throw 2020 in and a pandemic year, and yes, things were super stressful. I'm not going to sit here and say that they weren't. There were a lot of tears shed. There were a lot of anxiety attacks. I'm just going to be honest with you guys, because that's how my body functions. So after April, I noticed a shift. And I wasn't where I needed to be mentally anymore. My cup was not full. I was not fulfilled. I was not finding joy in what I was doing on a daily basis. And I knew for my future self and my future family and for my current well-being and self, I needed to make a change. And I did not know what that change was. And I'm going to tell you guys that since I became single in I probably should have thrown this in there too. I ended a 4-year relationship in 2019, walked away completely, had nowhere to go. 2 weeks later, I moved into this apartment. And none of that would have been possible without network marketing, you guys. I would not be able to afford where I live without you. And it is extremely emotional. Sometimes it's very hard for me to believe that I am where I am. Because it's truly based on your trust in me. 110% is based on your trust in me. And to know that I have grown so much since 2017 entering network marketing, it humbles myself. It humbles myself so much because none of this would be possible without you. You know, that hat on the wall would not be possible without you. These earrings in my ears. Well, actually, my mom bought these earrings. But you know what I mean? Like, my glasses on my head, you know, my computer, my phone, my mirror, my shoes. Y'all know my shoes are my baby. My makeup brushes, my planner, like none of this. I wouldn't have any of it without you guys. And so, it's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride. And there's no way that I would be able to be single in a 2-bedroom apartment. I live in a very nice area, and be able to afford this without you guys. So I'm gonna dial back my emotions for a moment. I'm like sweating now. Here we go. And my allergies are terrible. So, anyways, so yeah, throw in walking away from a 4-year relationship on top of all of that. You know, working. Okay, so I ended a 4-year relationship I totally am telling this story all out of whack, but it's okay. It's just one of those days. I ended a 4-year relationship, somebody that I thought I was going to marry, in July of 2019. I was single. I lost my job in January of 2020. Because at the time, I was working pretty much 2 jobs. I had my law firm job and I had my network marketing job. And I was doing great. I could afford things. I could go have fun, guilt-free. And then 2020 rolls around and they're like, we got to let you go. Like, okay. So, like I said, first part of the year was some of the best months of my entire life. Things started to go downhill. I started noticing a shift. I wasn't happy. My cup wasn't full. I wasn't getting the satisfaction that I needed out of my job every day. You know, I was working 60 hours a week, and I wasn't getting what I needed out of my business anymore. And so I knew that I had to make a change. And little backstory for you guys who don't know, I'm not married. I don't have children. It is just me, myself, and I. So working 60 hours a week is not a big deal in my book. Hopefully I can work 60 hours a week now and have to work like 10 hours a week by the time I have children. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give it to August. I'm going to give it to August and see what happens. And August came around and I still didn't feel the change. I didn't feel like this, there was something missing. So I started praying so hard, you guys. I think I've prayed more since I've been single than I have been in my entire life. Being single has been an emotional journey for me. And then you add in starting your whole network marketing business as a full-time career without a backup plan. It's been a wild ride the past year and a half. So I started praying every single night. Like I needed God to say, Sydney, this is what you need to do. Like I needed that sign. And I think we all know that he's never like, here you go. Here's what you're supposed to be doing. He gives you all the tools to figure it out, but he never is like, here's the billboard with the flashing lights, do this, right? And so I prayed, and I prayed every single night, and I prayed throughout the day. Like I talked to my friends, I talked to my family. I didn't know what to do. I was so lost. I was truly lost. My mental health was not where it needed to be. I felt very depressed because I couldn't figure it out. I could not figure it out. And I had a friend, Adrienne. She's gonna watch this and be like, oh my gosh. Adrienne joined Arbonne in April. I feel like it was April. And since the day she joined, she was messaging me like, Sydney, you've got to come here. You've got to be here with me. And I'm like, you know, I've been here for 3 years. I'm really going to work hard. I'm going to stick it out. I know what it takes to be successful in this business. I've been successful. I got to get back there. So like I said, August rolls around. I'm praying literally on my knees some night. And Adrienne keeps messaging me. I'm like, this girl, I love her to death, but like, I really don't know about this whole Arbonne thing. Now, I'm going to time out right here for a minute. I first heard of Arbonne about 8 or 9 years ago, okay? The guy that I was dating at the time, his mom was going to host an in-home party for this girl that I didn't know. She was like, it's going to be all my friends, but why don't you come over? It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm 19, 20, and I'm going to go hang out with all these older people, but okay, I'll come. I like cocktails. I went for the cocktails, right? So, I think we all go for the cocktails sometimes. So, I went and I ordered one thing from her. It might have been 2 things from her. And I was like, oh, okay. And at 19, 20, 21, you know, we should care way more about our skin than we do, but I didn't. And so I used the stuff and I just never reordered. So back in 2018, I had a friend who joined Arbonne. I was with my previous company at the time, and I was like, sure, I'll order some stuff. You know, I'll support you. Totally fun. Like, let's do this. Let's support each other. So I originally tried Arbonne's nutrition back in 2018, and I hate protein, you guys. I'm just going to be straightforward with you guys. I hate protein. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stomach this and get it down to support my friend. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the entire nutrition line. I have used the nutrition since 2018. So fast forward to this year, I started noticing some inconsistencies with my skin. Certain products seemed to not work. Certain products started causing me problems. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna order some Arbonne skincare because I've got to fix my face. Okay. Like that's the first thing people stare at. Like, dear Jesus, it needs to be good. So I ordered some of the RE9 line from Arbonne this spring. No, we're in 2021. Spring of 2020, and I started using it very consistently. Started noticing a huge change in my skin, and I was like, all right, like this is good. So when Adrian started messaging me about joining, I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm the makeup girl. You know, I've been the makeup girl for 3 years at this point. Like, I'm the makeup girl. She was like, well, let me send you, and me and Adrian are tight. Let me send you some foundation and concealer and you can try it. And I'm like, whatever. Like, I'll try it. I've never been a fan of clean makeup because it's never performed like I'm used to my prestige and luxury brands performing. I've never had a good experience with them. So I was like, fine, I'll try it. So once again, I was already hooked on the nutrition from 2 years ago. I got hooked on the skincare in 2020. She sends me this foundation. Actually, this is the one she sent me. This one right here. And the first concealer is long gone that she sent me. And I tried this and I was like, I mean, it's good, but like, I didn't want to give it credit. You know what I mean? I didn't want to give it credit. So I tried it again. And I was like, my skin looks good. Like, I am, and this is all filter free. This is all Arbonne makeup that I have on right now. My skin looks good. And, you know, I was the girl who always wore, I'm talking thick and heavy foundations. I've got 2 of them sitting right here. Tarte Shape Tape and Estee Lauder Double Wear, okay? Kat Von D, if it was cake, if it could be thick and painted on, that was my jam. That's where my heart belonged. And so when you get your skin right, nothing else matters. Okay, so my skin is in such good shape. I tried this foundation, this concealer, and I'm like, all right, this whole brand is legit. Like, they have over 400 products on their website, and I'm sitting here like, okay, I love the nutrition, I love the skincare, I love the makeup. What am I doing? Okay, so I start praying. I'm praying literally every night. Like, God, I need you to tell me if this is what I need to do. And there's no wrong way to pray, you guys. I don't know if you're religious, and if you're not, that's totally fine. And I'm not going to ever be the one to pour things onto you. But if you are someone who thinks that you don't know how to pray, so you just don't pray, there is no wrong way to pray. There are some nights I lay in my bed and I'm like, God, I need this. Or give me a sign, or tell me what to do because I don't know. Like, there is not a wrong way. Asking him for things is okay. Don't feel guilty if you lay in your bed and you're constantly asking for things. It's okay. He knows your heart. He knows where you're coming from. Now, don't go in there and pray at night and ask for $1 million. He's going to laugh at you. But just pray. Just talk to him. So that's what I did every single night, multiple times throughout the day. I need a sign. I need a sign. And every time I asked for a sign, y'all, Arbonne was in my face. Arbonne was in my face. And I was like, okay, I've never in my life prayed for something so hard. And I asked for signs over and over and over again. And when I tell y'all, I got signs over and over and over again. Every single day, Arbonne was in my face. And that was not always Adrienne reaching out to me. Adrienne and I talked about all sorts of stuff all the time. And, you know, some days I wouldn't talk to her, but it would be other things about Arbonne coming at me. I would be in line at Starbucks and there would be a white Mercedes behind me, okay? Arbonne has a Mercedes-Benz Achiever Award. I would start noticing white Mercedes everywhere. 2 people moved into my parking lot where I live. Like, my apartment complex is huge, but in my parking lot itself, 2 white Mercedes moved in. I was like, okay, I've prayed hard enough. It's been Arbonne in my face every single freaking time. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Now, was it terrifying? Oh, yeah. I cried. I walked away from a team of 600 girls to a team of me. Now, network marketing is not a pyramid scheme. I'm just going to throw that out there because somebody's going to think that I make the most money on myself. I'm required to hit certain goals myself. I build a team so I can change lives. That is what I do, okay? When you join my team, you know I want so much for you. I'm going to give you all the tools to be successful. You just have to use them, okay? And I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader. God, I freaking love my girls. I love the girls that are on my team prior. So I decided, let's do this. Let's do this. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to change companies. Like, this is huge, okay? I'm going from a cosmetic company to a company that's got nutrition, skincare, hair care, baby care, men's line, makeup. What else? Oh my gosh, there's so many things. We've got a sport line for those of you who work out. And so I was like, well, I'm far from nutritious, okay? Like, your girl likes her Chick-fil-A. She likes her Starbucks. I'm far from nutritious, but I'm going to do this for myself because I'm not getting what I need. My cup is not full. I feel like I can't pour into my girls anymore. I feel like I can't pour into my following. I feel like I can't be transparent. So November 20th, I announced that I had joined Arbonne, and the outpouring of love and support that I received from my social media family was like nothing I have ever experienced. I was afraid that when I made that post that people would quit following me. I was afraid that people would not trust me anymore. Bojangles, yes, a lot of Bojangles. I do love me some Bojangles. So, I was afraid. And, I hit my first promotion that month. I hit district manager that month. And once again, my story is not typical. You can get more information at earnings.arbonne.com, but I hit my first promotion and I have never felt so appreciated by a group of ladies that aren't even direct to me. Like, when I hit my first promotion, girls that aren't even on my team shared my promotion on social media. Like, you want to talk about your cup being so full? When I tell you, August, September, October, my cup was not full. I was depressed. I felt like I wasn't getting what I needed. And that first week in that business, I've never felt so full and so happy ever. What I experienced with Arbonne is nothing like what I experienced before. These girls are here to watch you win. Whether they are underneath you, whether they are a sideline sister, whether they are not even on your team, these girls want to see you win. Okay? I want to see you win. I am not here, like, the money, okay, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I wouldn't be here without network marketing. I would not be single by myself in a really nice 2-bedroom apartment in one of the nicest areas in my state without network marketing, okay? I'm going to be transparent about that. But that's not what makes me happy. What makes me happy is when my girlfriend gets her white Mercedes because she's worked her ass off. Okay? What makes me excited is when one of my girlfriends announces that she's having a baby, and guess what? They can afford it. It's not a big deal. She can stay home with that baby when she has it. It's not a big deal. Like, it's not about me. Arbonne's not about me. It's truly about you and everyone else. It is about everyone. It is the most inclusive experience I have ever had in my entire freaking life, okay? Aside from the girls, the company themselves, you guys, they want nothing more than to help others. We are a certified B Corporation. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. Your world's about to be rocked. In 2020, we actually earned that certification, and we were one of the top 5 companies to be a certified B Corp. Okay, that means that they balance their profits with the planet. Okay, so yeah, they take care of their consultants, but we're also going to take care of the world too, because we're not selfish. We're not selfish. We don't keep the money to ourselves. We're going to pour it back into the universe. We're going to pour it back into the planet, because that's what you should do. Okay, most millionaires in this world donate money. They want to share the wealth. That's what we do at Arbonne. We share the wealth, whether it's training, whether it's, our company as a whole pouring back into the universe, whether it's sharing with our teams and helping our teams and sharing promotions for girls that aren't even related to us. Yeah, we share the wealth. That's what we do at Arbonne. I want to see every single girl in my team chat, and there's a bunch of us that aren't even related to me. I want to see them succeed, okay? I want to see that. And a lot of people preach sisterhood, and then when you join network marketing, you're going to get the sisterhood, and you do. But the Arbonne sisterhood is on a whole other playing field, y'all. It is on a whole other playing field. And here I am, almost 2 months into this business, and I have been so fulfilled since I joined Arbonne. My stress levels have dropped so much, you guys. I don't feel that if I don't show up to work one day because I've had a bad day, it's okay. And my girls are like, Sydney, take a day off. It's fine. It's fine. Take a day off. You're good. You want to spend time with your kids? Girl, work till noon. Take your kids to the movies and to the park. I don't even know if the movies are open right now, but they want you. They want you to live your life. They don't want you stuck at your computer or stuck on your phone all freaking day. Okay? They want you to be consistent, not constant. They don't want you to have to constantly work your business. They don't want you to constantly have to be on your phone. But if you're consistent, that's all you're going to need. That's all you are going to need. Okay? And I feel like I had a training this morning with my girls, and it was actually my upline, Adrian, hosted it. We do it every Thursday. And after these calls, I just get so fired up. I get this fire in my soul that's just like, yes, this is why I'm here. We get on these calls and we talk about prayer. I'm pretty sure every single time we get on this call, okay? Like we're like, I prayed for this. Somebody has prayed for something and we talk about it. It is an environment and in a community like no other. There is no pressure. There is no, you better make this happen. No, it's like, girl, if you want to do this, let's do this. I'm going to be right beside you. Like, let's make this happen. It's not, no, it's make or break. You got to do it. Like, you better buckle down and get it done. No. When I tell you, Arbonne is the best place I've been, Arbonne is the best place I've been. And I am so grateful for my journey with my previous company. I would not be here without them. There's absolutely no freaking doubt about it. I have made some of my best friends through network marketing. I've gotten to travel. I've gotten to meet so many new people. Y'all know I love strangers. If y'all know anything about me, I love meeting new people and strangers. I love it. And it has allowed me to do that. And I have some of my best friends that live all over this country, you guys. All over this country. So I am blessed beyond measure to be able to share Arbonne with you guys, but also it's so much more than nutrition. It's so much more than makeup. It's so much more than skincare. Have those 3 things changed my life? Abso-freaking-lutely. My skin is top notch. My esthetician is like, yes, queen, you are doing what you need to do. Your skin looks bomb. My body is in the best health that it's ever been. Okay. But the business, that's what fulfills me. That's what fulfills me. And a lot of you guys have had questions. You have messaged me and you have asked me to share this story and why I made the decisions that I did. And ultimately, my cup wasn't full anymore and I needed a full cup. I needed a full cup to be able to show up for you guys every day and to share my life with you guys. And Arbonne has made that possible. Arbonne has made it possible for me to do so much. They have opened so many doors for me in 2 months. I am beyond grateful for Arbonne. So I'm going to wrap this up. This was a little longer than I thought it would be. But if you have any questions, you guys, whether it be about the Arbonne opportunity, you're wanting to join this business, you've done network marketing in the past and it hasn't worked for you, let's talk. Okay, let's talk. I can confidently say that Arbonne truly gives you all the tools you need to be successful. Like everything. If you have decided that maybe you want to try Arbonne products first, let's chat. Okay, let's chat. I know some people like to try the products before they commit, and I totally understand that. And so, like I said, I was a customer for 2 years, 2.5 years before I joined Arbonne. So I get what it feels like to feel like you need to try things beforehand. And my allergies, you guys, it's never ending. It's because I'm sitting down. As soon as I stand up, they'll clear up. It's so crazy. I just wanted to say thank you for helping me with my skin and changing my life and making me. You're so welcome. This is why I do what I do. This comment right here is why I do what I do, you guys, because no money in the world can make you happy. Okay? No money in the world can make you happy. Money's not going to fill your cup. Okay? It's not. It's not. This is what fills your cup. Knowing that you have changed someone's life, you have made an impact on somebody's life, you have helped them turn their life around, that is what fills your cup. That is what fills your cup. So I'm going to hop off of here. If you guys have any questions, whether it be about the products, the opportunity, whatever, I am here all the time for you guys. I'm truly here all the time. I kind of work when you guys need me. So I'm going to hop off here. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to message me. You can message me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, however you feel comfortable. And I will see you guys later. Bye, y'all.